welcome to Fish Another Day. My name is Nelson, and hopefully we'll get a good day of crabbing. I'm hiking up to the spot right now. I do see a couple other people there, so I probably won't be able to, I guess, get as good footage, because usually people are kind of sensitive about, filming when they're around, and just kind of, just for their privacy. So I'll try to film a little more covertly. I probably won't have too much audio. All right, you guys enjoy. Hopefully I'll catch something. And this is also a long time in the making. The last time I've been out trying to crab was exactly on Thanksgiving Day of 2020, which, if you guys follow the channel, you'll know that's when I was in a pretty bad car accident that left me in the emergency room at San Francisco General Hospital. So, good couple months later now, I am towards the end of my therapy. I got the okay from my doctors to kind of come out and give things a go, kind of test my body to make sure everything's back to normal. And yeah, I hope I get something. And today is a bit of a special day. There's a special reason I'm out here, not just necessarily for the crab itself. So I'll talk more about that later, all right? So if you ever want to go out crabbing, you do not need any kind of high-end fancy rod and reels. Really, you just need a stiff rod that's probably at least 10 feet to 13, maybe even 15 feet long, paired up with some kind of heavy-duty reel, really. As long as the drag is good, probably at least a 4,000 size. I've seen up to 8,000 size people using. From there, need some crab snares, and just pack the crab snares. Right here, you'll see I have some squid along with some chicken gizzard. So the best thing you can do is pack the snares as tight as you can, full of that bait. You don't want to be skimpy. Don't just put in a couple pieces and it's all hanging loose. Because what happens is when the crab comes to get it, they're going to start pulling things out, and when it's loose, they're going to take out all your bait. So it's best to pack it tightly. Once you've got the snare packed nice and tight, all you do is open up the loops. If you don't open up the loops, that's really just a wasted piece of real estate right around your snare. Because if you imagine a crab walks up to it and that snare is already closed, well, that's one lost opportunity. So once you've done that, open up all the loops, cast out. Doesn't necessarily have to be the furthest spot, but just, if you find a good sandy spot, there could be crab there. After you've cast it out, the hardest part is just waiting. So usually I'd like to wait between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how active I find the crabs being with each pull. If I pull in 5 minutes and there's nothing, wait a little longer, and vice versa. But most importantly, if you're going to be on top of a cliff like this, get some good solid footing before you do any pulling. Then when you're ready to pull, just get a nice strong tug, use your legs, and then once you've done that, just keep reeling in. This doesn't have to be fast, but it has to be steady, because all you want to do is keep pressure on that snare if you have a crab on it. Once you start to see your snare start to get close to the surface, what you want to do is probably slow down a little bit, and then also if you see a wave coming in right behind your snare, start to speed it up, because you want to go with that wave, or even a little bit faster if you can. Because you don't want that wave to push that crab and then have it loosen up the snare, and then you're going to lose the crab. So this one, female, also a little small, about 5.5 inches, so back in she goes. By the way, probably in the intro you noticed I brought chicken gizzards and squid as bait, which I've been using, but I really didn't start catching some of these guys until the other fishermen that were here. They actually let me use some of their anchovies because they were just killing it, man, and they were like pulling up a keeper crab every other pull. So they actually gave me some of their anchovies, so before I forget, I feel like I should give them credit. So another guy actually showed up to crab with us, and he was actually helping out, picking up a bunch of trash while he was waiting for his snares to soak. So I thought that was actually really cool. We're always cleaning up after ourselves for the most part, but every tag end, every little piece of trash counts. So please do pick up after yourself. And he mentioned that he had never gone crabbing before. It's his first time, didn't really know how to set up, didn't know how to pull. Didn't know how to do almost anything for the crab, but yeah, he actually didn't catch anything while I was there with him, so I ended up giving him a bunch of the red crab and a few Dungeness crab that I caught. So hopefully that encourages him to keep coming out. All right, just got home, but probably should have showed this on camera earlier. Here's my crab gauge. You do have to have a crab gauge on you when you are harvesting these guys, but Dungeness do have to be 5 3/4 inch at least across the carapace, which, let's see, inside the lateral spines. So that right there, that's a lateral spine. You want to go inside of that. Do not count the lateral spine itself. So get your clam gauge or your crab gauge. Make sure it actually hits the gauge and the gauge doesn't go through. So there you go. 5 3/4 inch for here in California. So this one just made it. Have these guys sitting in a bunch of in an ice pack over here, so some of them are kind of sedate right now. This one's a big boy. This one is almost 6 1/4. All right, these two are going to review. Hey!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah.
I brought you something that I promised last time.
Tell me, do you want fish?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
So not fish though. I got you guys some Dungeness crab.
Oh my god, you're too kind.
So you guys have been really nice to me and Sally. So
Oh no.
I appreciate you guys as well. So
I mean, I have no words for it, but I mean, you guys are like, I'm a mother, and I see you guys as kids. You know? It's just to see such a young, beautiful couple, struggling and trying to get through everything they can.
Thank you very much. You guys, you were so nice to us. I mean, you know what me and Sally have gone through. And then, hey, I'll see you guys around. Thank you. All right, guys. So I just dropped off the crab to one of my good friends that I've kind of met here at Chavarria's Market. This is in South San Francisco. There's their business hours. But yeah, the reason I've been kind of close with them, Sally and I have kind of gone through a rough patch this past year, and they have just been so nice to us. I mean, we'd come here and get our groceries, like, you know, just a couple onions or, you know, lime or something. And, you know, like such small gestures that they made to us that really, you know, made a difference. You know, it kind of showed us that people were really nice. So we really appreciated that. I wanted to give back to them. So if you guys see this video, just happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and thank you for everything you guys have done for me and Sally. So if you guys are in the area, please, you know, check out Chavarria's Market. They are right off the highway near San Francisco, so near SFO. Give them a visit, Chavarria's Market, South San Francisco. I'll put the address on the screen too. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. It's been kind of coming full circle now. You know, I tried to catch crab, what is it, a couple months ago now. Good long couple months. Ended up in the hospital, but here I am. So happy Thanksgiving, guys. A couple months late, but thank you for watching. If you guys liked it, give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next time. The one who recommended the juices for us too.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
thank you.
They're good for her. And for you too. Thank you.
All right. I was about to just get going, but she actually ran out after me to give me one of these. This is a cherry moya, which is a tropical fruit. Super good, very high in vitamin C, and she gave us a couple of these before last time, so she's so nice. I mean, hope you guys get a chance to visit the store. I mean, she's just such a nice person. All right, guys, take it easy.